to do. No sympathies for what I've been through. My mistakes that I can't.
Welcome back to another Asher's Fishing Adventures video. Today on the Texas Gulf Coast. We're over at mile marker 245, a little bit down the beach, past Access Road 6. Okay, so we're fishing with fish bites and shrimp, surf weight, and then another hook, another fish bites and shrimp. Well, we found some seaweed. It's pretty weedy. There's a lot of seaweed. Alright guys, well, I just reeled it in and there is a lot of seaweed. I mean a lot of seaweed. Like, there is a lot of weed out right now. So I'm going to get this ripped off and put a new shrimp on. One of them flew off when I casted. And then get this back out here. So, yeah. What? I'm fine. Okay guys, well this is going to be second cast. So we're going to cast this out and... Oh, is my mic not connected? I think my mic is connected. Oh, never mind. Okay. Well, we're going to cast this out, and it's definitely rough, and the winds are picking up. There is a small craft advisory for tomorrow, Thursday. So, winds have picked up a little bit, which is making the seas a little more rough. Unfortunately, I forgot my PVC pole, so I just have to set it in my little cart. Alright, well, I'm going to check my bait now. I think we just have seaweed again, but the current is definitely pulling. Oh, hold up. We might have... that's just seaweed. I'm not feeling that much pull. Even though it feels like there's a fish, it's just seaweed. It's all seaweed. Look at that. That's just crazy. Look at that. Look at that big old clump. Just look at that. That's just a big old clump of seaweed. Isn't that crazy? It's been out there for maybe 5 minutes, which is the crazy part. Yeah, so I'm going to get this seaweed off and then put some new shrimp on and throw it back out. Okay, this is going to be, I think, the third cast out. So we're going to cast out again. I'm going to try to get a little farther. I'm getting as far, but I'm also going to walk a little bit more south from where I was started, so that because it just keeps drifting. So I'm going to walk a little more farther south down the beach and then cast it out and try to get in the gut, and then work my way on back. Okay. Okay, I think I got it in the first gut. So I think we're doing okay. I think I got in the first gut, which is pretty good. So now I'm just gonna walk back to my little cart, set it down, and see if we get any bites or anything. Hey, Insta, stop recording. Okay, guys, well, I'm seeing some pulling on my rod, so we're gonna check it real quick. My assumption is probably just seaweed. It's just seaweed. There's a lot of weed out right now, and it's a little annoying. I could just see a big old flat blob of it just on the surface of the water. And here it comes in. It's just seaweed. It was just seaweed, unfortunately. Hey, Insta, stop recording. Oops. Okay, well, it's just some seaweed again. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get this seaweed off, get some more shrimp back out. Oh, something, the fish bites fell off. So either something took the fish bites or they just fell off. Cause yeah, that's funny. Okay, well I guess I gotta put some new fish bites and shrimps on, which is I guess maybe something did mess with them. Hey, Insta. Okay, the fish bites that I'm using are the Fish Bites Easy Mullet, Silver and Flesh, and the Fish Bites Easy Shrimp, Chartreuse, Shine Flesh, and then with some dead shrimp. Okay, guys, well, actually, I'm going to do a change of plans. I'm just going to throw the 2 fish bites out and see if anything hits those, since they fell off. And so I just want to see what would happen without the dead shrimp. So I'm gonna go walk out back here and cast this into the first gut and see if anything takes it. I already know I'm probably gonna get a ton of weed on it, but that's okay. So we're gonna cast this out. Oh, smack dab right in that second gut. Perfect. Now we're gonna walk my rod back, keep some tension on that line so that that weight gets stuck in the sand, and then put my rod back in my little cart. Okay, bail on and set it in kind of like that. Perfect. And then, hey, Insta. Well, my weight came loose in the surf, so I'm gonna pull it back in and throw it back out so it can reset. Because it's just drifting down the shoreline. I don't want it to do that. I want it to just stay in the sand and have those 2 baits float. Hey, Insta, stop. Okay, guys, well, I got the seaweed off, and I'm going to throw this back out into the second gut and hope that my weight stays stuck in. This is the biggest weight that I have. It's a 6 ounce, and it's having a hard time staying stuck in, which is surprising. I give water clarity, I don't know, probably a 4, maybe a 5 at max. It's not very, water clarity is okay. It's not great. So we're gonna get this casted out and try to get that weight stuck in the sand. Perfect, that was actually right in that gut now. Now we get our line tight real quick and just try to get that weight stick in. All right, I think I got my weight stuck in now. I'm just gonna keep tension on my line a little bit so it doesn't try to drift away. Okay. Water temperature isn't terrible. It's not freezing. All right, I think I got that line, that hook, that weight finally stuck in. So we're gonna get my line just a little tighter and put it right here into my cart and wait for something to bite it. Well, my weight came loose again. It's just drifting. It can't hold in place in the sand in these conditions. And I think I got a lot of seaweed on my line because it just got heavy. Ugh. Oh God, that's, wow. Yeah, just seaweed again. You're fine, you can talk. So it's just seaweed, so I'm gonna get this off and get it back out. Okay guys, well I got all the seaweed off, so we're gonna get this back out into that second gut. I may even walk out farther to try to go farther where there isn't as many waves, because this is definitely, I think the waves and the current are really just making it chaotic with my bait. And so I don't want it, I'm having a hard time keeping it in place, keeping my line together. All right, so let's get this back out. All right, it's in. And now, I couldn't see it, I had to jump a wave, but yeah. All right, so we're just walking back, nice and easily. Nice and easy, nothing crazy. Just keeping that line pretty tight. My thing's drifting again, but I think it's just seaweed. Oh, there's a lot of seaweed, I think, on this. Ugh. Oh, this is seaweed central. Oh, man, that is tiring to reel. Oh, there's probably 10 pounds of seaweed on there. OMG. Oh my god, there's so much seaweed on there. Oh. Oh. Well, I hit the seaweed jackpot. The big seaweed jackpot. That is a lot of seaweed. Look at all that. It's a lot of seaweed. That's a lot. Well, I'm gonna get the seaweed off and throw this bait. All right, guys, well, I got most of the seaweed off. It will fly off once I cast it out. But we're gonna get this bait back out into the gut. But so far, if you like seaweed or you're a vegetarian, that's all I've caught in. It's just seaweed. It's just crazy to think about that. It's just all weed right now. And it's so rough. You know, actually, I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna try to go as far as I can so that I can get this bait as far out as I can. So I think right now I'm in a little sandbar gut right now. Oh God. Okay. We're almost to the other side, we're almost up there, we're almost to the sandbar. I can see it. We're almost there. All right. All right, we're now on the second sandbar, so now I'm all the way out here. So I'm gonna give this thing a big old cast out into the deeper and where there isn't as many waves. All right, perfect. Now I gotta walk back very carefully with the waves. Okay. Oh, shoot. And now we just walk back nice and easily. And okay. Okay.
I see the colors, they swirl around you. I see a network of stars in your eyes. I'm going back to the place where I found
Okay, well, we're gonna check my bait. I think it drifted once again. Oh, no, too much weed. Oh my God, I can just see it floating. If I pull up and jerk on my rod, I can just see it float up to the top. Oh, we got a little pelican, a little herring right here. Here, I hope you guys can't see him. Hold on. All right. Once again, seaweed for the win, fish for the loss. Just so much of it. It's ridiculous. Look at all that. Just a big old clump. But come look at this cool little bird. You know, see how far he lets me get close. I can get it on video. Hi, bud. You can kind of see him in the camera. He's like, I don't want to be close to you. Well, that's a cool little bird. All right, we're gonna get this seaweed off and get this back out.
It's like a tunnel or a hidden wire. Even our bodies are made up of waves. I'm going back to the place where I found you. I'm gonna make a hole in the universe so I can be with you here on earth. When the sun goes up, I will go. When the light in your closet shines, just reach your hand in and feel for mine. When the sun goes up, I will go. I don't like to sleep without you. I don't like to breathe without you. Every out of the ricochet, spell your name. I fall on my knees.
Okay, guys, well, it already came undone from the sand and it's just drifting now. So I'm gonna reel it in, cast it out a couple more times, but we're getting close to sunset, so I'll have to call it a night, unfortunately. Okay, guys, I'm gonna cast this out a couple more. I got the seaweed off, so I'm gonna cast it back out.
There's a few things that I'm without, and I can't get right without them. There's a few things that I'm without, and I can't give you a call without them. There's a few things that I'm without, and I can't have a nice time without them. There's a few things that I'm without, and I would give up without them. There's a few things that I would dance for. There's a few things that I would never touch. There's a few things where I am not sure. There's a few things I can't give up. There's a few things I can't give up.
Okay, well, my weight came loose again. I'm gonna cast it out one more time and then we're gonna call it a night so that we can start packing up without doing that in the dark. So we're gonna reel this in, and it has. Okay, well, we have a lot of seaweed. Not as much as last time, but still way too much. That's a lot. So we're gonna cast that one more time and then we'll be done. Okay guys, well, it drifted again and it feels like there's even more seaweed on it. Let me just get it out of the sand real quick. Oh God. Okay, well, we got it in. Once again, a lot of seaweed. A lot of it. So I'm gonna get it off and cast that one more time.
Only without a few things now. Only without a few things now. There's a few things I can't give up. I can't give up. I can't give up. There's a few things I can't give up.
Hey, Insta, stop. All right, guys, well, sunset is falling upon us and it's starting to get cold and I don't have a jacket, so we're gonna reel this in. Oh, there's just seaweed galore. And the tide's coming up, so we do not want to have to be stuck in driving in salt water. Yep, just more seaweed. So annoying. Hey, Insta, stop recording. Well, guys, unfortunately, the only thing we caught was seaweed, but thanks for joining me in this video. I really appreciate it. Until next time, this is Asher with Asher's Fishing Adventures. Thanks. Enjoy the rest